Thank you, yes. The report is about a helicopter accident on Sunday, which occurred after a successful groundbreaking ceremony for residential stands and the Mnangagwa Day celebrations, which was attended by His Excellency the President, Dr. Mnangagwa, as the guest of honor. The President, Dr. Mnangagwa, was accompanied by Her Excellency the First Lady, Dr. Mnangagwa, the Honorable Vice President, Comrade KC Mohadi, the ZANU-PF National Chairman and Minister of Defense, Comrade OCZ Mchinguri Kashiri, as well as other senior government and party officials. The helicopter was supposed to fly the President, Dr. Mnangagwa, but experienced a technical fault and crash landed. The President, Dr. Mnangagwa, was not on board. The helicopter had crew members only on board, and there were no fatalities. The Civil Aviation Authority of Zimbabwe is carrying out investigations, and a statement will be issued at the appropriate time. Thank you.
Masquera say Zimbabwe, welcome to our channel, Zim Confessions and Deep Secrets. Kanakariki kutanka kwa hapa na channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Kana chingwa gawa subscribe, but don't forget to comment and share this video. Nasma Zimbabwe, tawigirai nyaya yaburizwa na information minister wa Jenfan Muskwere wabuda vachikonfirma kuti President Emerson Mnangagwa varifanira kunge vari muchopa yakaita crashland era an airstrip in Masvingo musi weSunday. Mnangagwa vaicelebrate his 82nd birthday ku Great Zimbabwe monument varunzi vaifanira kutakurwa nendege iyoyi muri Zimbabwe kuenda kuHarare. Birthday ravo rakaita coincided with the launch of Mutapa Day yakabuda vanhu vakawanda vachitaura ivo vachiti midzima haina kufara zvakaitwa naPresident Emerson Mnangagwa vari kunzi vakuzviona as the part of the Mutapa dynasty. Funga vaJenfan Muskwera vakabuda vachitaura during a post-cabinet media briefing manheru apfuura vachiconfirma kuti the helicopter yakaita crash inge meant to fly Mnangagwa from Masvingo. Asi vataura ivo vachiti they are going to talk more about this kana investigations into the incident apera. Vakabuda vaMuskwera vachitaura vachiti the helicopter was supposed to fly the President, Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa, but experienced a technical fault and crash landed. The President, Mnangagwa, was not on board. The helicopter had crew members only on board, and there were no fatalities, he said. The Civil Aviation Authority of Zimbabwe is carrying out investigations, and a statement will be issued at the appropriate time. This is not the first time that the country has recorded an army chopper crash. However, investigations into the incident have been made public. In April, 3 crew members and a child were killed after a military helicopter crashed into a house near Harare. 2 pilots, a technician and the child, died in the training flight crash in Achuras, 30 kilometers east of the capital. In April 2022, another Air Force of Zimbabwe helicopter went down in Mondoro near Chibero Agricultural College. 2 months later, in the same year, another chopper, an Mi-35 helicopter, a gunship with 5 aircraft technicians on board, crash landed near oil expressor surface rumor in Chitungwiza. The News Hawks Abuda report on this issue achitaura ivo vachiti Information Minister Jenfan Muskwera says the presidential helicopter which crash landed upon takeoff at Masvingo Airport on Sunday was supposed to transport President Emerson Mnangagwa back to Harare. This means it was yet another near miss for Mnangagwa, as the accident could have happened while he was on board, but There were only crew members. There were no fatalities. In August 2021, Mnangagwa's VIP helicopter crash-landed at a farm in Sendringam due to technical failures about 64 kilometers southwest of Harare. Mnangagwa was coming from his cricket farm, Sherwood Kwekwe, where that happened. Preliminary investigations at the time showed that the chopper's cockpit avionics indicated that the battery was not charging mid-air, prompting the pilot to opt for an emergency landing. Muskwere says the Civil Aviation Authority of Zimbabwe is investigating the latest incident and will provide a report in due course. Mnangagwa at the weekend celebrated his birthday at Great Zimbabwe Monuments in Masvingo with an imperial ambition amid his thinly veiled bid to extend his rule beyond his 2028 constitutional second term limit to 2030. This came after he had failed to directly go for a third term, which the newsworks started reporting on way back before last year's general elections in August. The plan in its detail has yet to be fully exposed, unpacked, and debated for the sake of the country's future. The constitutional mechanism around the third term maneuver is too complex and complicated. Mnangagwa fears it may well be his Waterloo if he pushes too much, hence his repeated plausible deniability. His last birthday celebrations were tied to his political ambitions and attempt to secure his legacy. Mnangagwa was born in Zishani 15 September 1942, so he turned 82 on Sunday. His birthday celebrations were not just an ordinary event, but an occasion pregnant with meaning and ambition, a dangerous political matrix and calculation. The event was accompanied by a lot of symbolism, ambition, and razzmatazz. Mnangagwa deliberately took his birthday event to Great Zimbabwe for symbolic reasons, as he wanted to invoke the spirits of the illustrious Mutapa kings who built the monument and used the opportunity to self-aggrandizement. This came at a critical time when he now calls himself Mutapa. His allies and colleagues also now do. Vice President Constantine Chiwenga has also publicly called him Mutapa. Before going to Great Zimbabwe, Mnangagwa launched a housing project in Masvingo, which he said will be replicated around the country. At Great Zimbabwe, the president launched Mutapa Day, a new national calendar event linked to his birthday to be celebrated annually across the nations. Ndinakabudzwa ne newsworks mu Zimbabwe tinezeye kuti munaona sei nyaya yetu dzeizwa muri kufunga pamusoro penyaya iyi mu comment section.